We've got our very first look at the Addams Family in the upcoming live-action Netflix series Wednesday from Tim Burton. Before we get into all the details, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and also weigh in down below with your thoughts on this brand new look. It's been about 3 months since Netflix dropped our official first looks at Wednesday, which gave us a look at the titular character herself alongside Addams Family house guest The Thing. Now, however, Netflix are finally giving us our very first look at the brand new live-action Addams Family themselves, showing us again just how this series is starting to shape up. The image is a simple family portrait in black and white, a very familiar image that we've seen represented over and over again with practically every iteration of the Addams over the years. But of course, this iconic imagery is enough to let newcomers know exactly what this series is about. We've of course got Scream Queen Jenna Ortega in the titular role of Wednesday herself. While we haven't seen much in the way of footage just yet, Ortega certainly seems to fit the role perfectly. Not only does she look the part, but her now recognizable performance style, part melancholic, part sardonic, and part no-nonsense, is an absolute perfect fit. I think she is going to nail the role. Likewise, we have Catherine Zeta-Jones in the role of Morticia, the family's matriarch. Zeta-Jones is a spectacular performer who has brought a strong-willed, seductive nature to her previous roles, which are beautifully in line with Morticia herself. Of course, she is incredibly sexy and sultry too, which is a huge key to making the sensual Morticia work. Of course, Morticia wouldn't be without her Gomez, who is portrayed here by Luis Guzman. Guzman is a fantastic comedic performer who can deliver a great dry wit, just like Gomez himself. Guzman has also shown a great elegant sensuality in previous roles, again lending itself very well to Gomez's Don Juan-esque personality. He is also the perfect physicality for Gomez, particularly alongside the spider-like Zeta-Jones. And finally, we have Isaac Ordonez as Pugsley. I haven't seen much of his work. He did have a bit part in Disney's A Wrinkle in Time, but I certainly don't remember much of that movie at all. They seem to have nailed the look of Pugsley fairly well here, though he is a little less grotesque than previous iterations, so it will be interesting to see what new directions they take with the character. Overall, this is certainly looking to be a terrific Addams Family lineup, and I'm convinced no one else at this moment in time could match these characters any more perfectly, especially Wednesday, Morticia, and Gomez. Netflix have previously announced a synopsis for the series, noting that this twisted coming-of-age comedy is a sleuthing, supernaturally infused mystery, charting Wednesday Addams' years as a student at Nevermore Academy. That's where she attempts to master her emerging psychic ability, thwart a monstrous killing spree that has terrorized the local town, and solve the supernatural mystery that embroiled her parents 25 years ago, all while navigating her new and very tangled relationships. All 8 episodes of the series have been directed by kooky and spooky director Tim Burton, and it's a real surprise he hasn't tackled the Addams property any earlier. If you'd like to hear me talk more Addams Family, you can check out my cartoon evolution video covering the franchise's 80+ year history just after the jump. Netflix are still to announce an official release date for Wednesday, but I'm expecting one very, very soon. I'll keep you all updated on more news as it drops in. And with that, I'm throwing it over to you. I want to know, what are your thoughts on our first look at the brand new live-action Addams Family? Are you loving it, or are you a little bit disappointed? Fire away with all those thoughts down in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.